And then I started to get introduced to firefighters first. And I was blown away at how many times a shift they would go through a traumatic event.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas from a soldier's perspective, I would have a year-long deployment and I might pinpoint 4 or 5 things that were traumatic. The rest of the time was just standing around or whatever, but not first responders.
No.
They endure everything. And not only that, they have to turn around and walk home afterwards and pretend that everything's okay.
Exactly. And the other thing too is that I do as many police ride-alongs as I can. So I've done 4 of them so far. I need to do more, but I did one with my department that I work for, which was even more interesting for me because I work in records. So I see all the calls and the reports. So seeing it firsthand and seeing what they go through, it's definitely the trauma exposure is exponential compared to civilians, right? But also, they have to go from call to call to call. One call can be because the neighbor said that their neighbor's cat was on their car. And then the next thing, we're at a domestic. And then the next thing is something else that's minor. And then the next thing is something violent. So it's the trauma exposure, but it's also the ups and downs of having to reset for each call.